The Four Paths of Life. There once lived a powerful king in a flourishing kingdom nestled between mountains and rivers. His empire stretched far and wide, his name revered by rulers near and far. He had an army that no one dared challenge and treasures stored in countless chambers. Yet, none of this could shield him from the one enemy no man escapes: time. As the seasons passed, the king felt the weight of age pressing on his bones. His once bold stride turned to careful steps. His royal physician, a man who had served him faithfully, delivered the words the king feared the most. "Your Majesty, the time has come. Your body is failing. The end is no longer far." The king nodded solemnly. He had ruled with strength and wisdom, but now he must confront the unknown journey beyond life. He wished not to go alone. He wanted a companion in his final passage, someone to walk with him into the quiet of the woods, where he planned to renounce the world and seek solitude. He had 4 companions whom he trusted the most, 4 individuals he cherished in different ways. Surely one of them would walk beside him. The king first called upon Selene, his youngest and most adored companion. She had been by his side in his later years, enchanting in beauty and grace. He had spent fortunes on her: gold, gems, silks from distant lands. Every room she walked into seemed brighter for her presence. He went to her chamber, his steps slow but hopeful. "My dear Selene," he began, "I am leaving behind the throne and its duties. I seek peace in the woods, far from the noise of the court. Will you come with me?" Selene smiled, but her voice was firm. "Your Majesty, this palace is my home. I was not made for forests or solitude. You must go where your path leads, but I shall stay." The king was stunned. Selene, to whom he had given so much, turned him away without hesitation. Still hopeful, the king summoned Leora, elegant and refined, a symbol of his wealth and status. Leora had always represented the finest things he had gathered in life: his palaces, his jewels, his lands. She had been admired by all, and the king took pride in her presence. He greeted her with warmth. "Leora, I have always cherished you. As I prepare to walk away from this life, I ask, will you come with me?" Leora laughed gently. "Oh, my king, why would I leave all this behind? When you are gone, others will claim me. Such is the nature of wealth. I will not follow you." The king's heart ached. She had delighted him for years, but her love was tied to his power, not his presence. Now, with hope dimming, the king turned to Alina, wise and thoughtful. She had stood beside him through his hardest decisions, his fiercest battles, his moments of doubt. She was not as dazzling as Selene or as admired as Leora, but her loyalty had never wavered. He held her hand. "Alina, you have been my guide, my counsel. I now walk a path with no return. Will you walk it with me?" Alina looked at him with sorrow. "My king, I have followed you through every storm. I will ensure your rest is honored and your people mourn with grace. But I cannot go where you must. That journey is yours alone." Tears welled in the king's eyes. Even Alina, the one he trusted most, could only promise to walk with him to the gate, no farther. As the king turned away, shoulders heavy with sorrow, a soft voice called from the shadows, "I will go with you." He turned and saw Era, dressed simply, her face weathered with time and neglect. She had once been the king's first companion, long before the kingdom rose to its glory. Over the years, she had been pushed aside, forgotten, left to her own quiet corners. "You?" the king whispered. Era nodded. "I have always been here, waiting. I will go wherever you go." The king collapsed to his knees, overcome with shame. He had ignored her, yet she remained faithful. As he left the palace for the forest, it was Era who walked beside him, quiet, steady, enduring. The lesson of the 4 paths. This story is not about kings and courts, but about us, you and me. Selene is your body, pampered, adorned, obsessed over. We love it, shape it, display it. But in the end, it does not follow us into the unknown. Leora is your wealth: homes, cars, jewelry, investments. We chase her endlessly, thinking she will give us security, but she belongs to others the moment we leave. Alina is your loved ones, your family, your friends. They cry for you, honor you, and walk with you to your final rest. But even they must stop at the border of life. And Ira? She is your soul, neglected, forgotten, unadorned. Yet she is the only one who stays with you. Through every joy, every mistake, every breath, she waits patiently for you to turn and see her. So ask yourself, how are you treating your Era? We spend our lives feeding the body, amassing wealth, cherishing relationships, but we rarely ask, What does my soul need? Sit in silence. Reflect. Feed your soul with kindness, gratitude, and meaning. Because when your last chapter is written and the final journey begins, only one companion will take that walk with you, and she has waited long enough.